We've got a lot of sacred sites here in the Eurobodalla and a lot of significant areas and hidden sites, and it's just a beautiful place. Untouched beaches, best water in the world, best oysters in the world, best fish in the world. And you can walk down there now and get an abalone off the rocks. You know, you can't do that anywhere else. My name's Vivian Mason. My mob is Walbunja. It's my mother's country, my grandmother's country. I follow my mother's bloodlines, and it's Walbunja. Songlines are a connection to spiritual places, and they connect us all around the country. They're pretty special. We don't talk about them much because that's something that's sacred to us. But they're our connection to country and they're our guidelines. It's pretty important that we keep a strong connection to the songlines so that we don't wander off and get lost.
So I think one of my earliest childhood memories is being in Muriyira on the beach, looking at the whales, or in Dalmini, standing on the beach and watching them and being with family and them telling us how to spot them, you know, like the spurts, look for the spurts or look for the shiny things, and you'd see the tails and the sprays. I also went to Muriyira Public School, and it's highly known that at recess and lunch you go hang out at the fence and you watch the whales go past. So that's one of my favourite memories, I'd say. When I hear people say that the whales are calling out, I feel like that they are calling out to the people because we're not doing the ceremonies that we used to do back in the days to welcome them through country. And when you think about them coming back from north to go home, they're bringing new life, they're bringing babies. So I think they want that, and I think that we need to start doing that a lot more to keep that connection as saltwater people.
We forget about the animals and our sea animals and how intelligent and how connected we are. Not only us as blackfellas, but all of us as human beings have a connection to everything that's around us.
The significance of the whale is that my uncle actually told me that when any of our mob pass away, they come back to country in the form of the whale. We call it Muriyira. And he told us that when he passes, he'll come back through country as a whale. And he did.
My great-grandfather's totem was the whale. I remember hearing my mum talk about the whales. She said, you need to watch the old people. You need to watch the whales. She said, because that's your old grandfather and all my mob there. That's them travelling. So whenever you're in Gardu, you'll always be safe, she said.
We look forward to the migration. They go up in about June, and we silently acknowledge their safe passage through the water. And when they're coming back and say, Walbunja Muriyira, safe passage back through the water. And they seem to acknowledge us, and they sing a lot.
We are the Jajawan dancers. Jajawan means sand in the Durga language. Durga is our local language here. We do ceremony, we've got a whale dance. And that's the reason why we had to create that whale dance, because it come from my mother. My mother created it, my mother wrote the song. We never dance that dance. We don't always do the dance at live performances because it's sacred. It's sacred to us and it's real close to our hearts. Unless we do a big ceremony with big mobs, we go inland and stuff like that, or other sea country, then we do the whale dance.
When Anushaz created this dance, it's a calling to the whales. Like Nan created the song, Anushaz created the dance, and I believe this movement is calling them in. Yanaga, come in, come here. Minga, that means mother, so we touch our heart. So we're bringing in the mother and the babies. Gajaga, means baby, so we're bringing in the babies. And Gadu is the ocean, so that's our representation of the blowhole of the Muriyira, the whale. And then Munyip, that means move it, like go. It's time to go. So that's why we're like, hey, bye. And it's like a happy thing, because when we were little, we used to get told Munyip now, and we'd know. So it's nice to have that little bit of connection in the song as well. Before colonisation, we would have done songs and dances like that on the headland to welcome them in. So to be a part of the revitalisation of that with my family, oh, so special, so lucky.
We get all the little kids and all the young girls, and they all want to come and dance, so we just dress them up, paint them up, and get them to dance. All the judgment dances, they help with the little kids.
When the whales are coming, we know Nan's always taught us when they're coming through country. She tells us to go down and sing and dance to them, which they really love. But the connection, I believe, has been carried through generation and generation, and it's not something that we sort of connect to, it's something that's inbuilt within us, so therefore we can connect with it quite easily.
You know, I sit back and I watch the young mothers and young women continue doing the practices and continue on dancing, continue on their language. Because it's very important for our own identity, for the country, and for the next generation.
I feel beyond blessed, and I feel really, really lucky that I have been taught by my grandmother and my Auntie Sharon. They are both so knowledgeable. A lot of the information that families have in New South Wales, it's been ripped away from us, so we are a part of that family that still has a lot of information. So I feel really blessed and really, really lucky that I'm a part of the family that I am. I take on that responsibility of passing that knowledge on to the next generation. I'm all about working with the next generation. It's really important to keep this culture still going and still teaching it. So it's a special thing.
Oh, it makes me feel super, super proud, and makes me feel very humble within myself to know that I've come on this journey for a reason. Just makes me feel very, very proud, and proud of my people, proud of my culture, proud of being who I am.
Yeah, I think it's really important to keep that transference on to the young ones, because when we're not here, they're the ones that are going to have to pass on the knowledge. So it's just really important to make sure that doesn't get lost.
Eurobodalla is special country, strong country. If you go see whales, you love to see the whales, connect with the whales, because the whales are so loud and people can't hear them simply because they're not connected. They're just going to see the whales. But if you're going to see the whales, you connect to the whales and you'll hear them talk.
Your connection to your country. Don't matter what race you are, what colour you are. You have that connection to your place. You don't lose it. You just got to go and find it again. It's within you, and it's up to you to find it.